machine. You take it to that low point on the right, bending that left knee in. One, back out for 4.
Fuel 5 diet failures again. Give yourselves a reason to go use that sugar.
I kind of want to straighten my hair, but every time I straighten my hair, it takes at least 3 hours. Like, I don't know why it takes so long, but I kind of want to have straight hair this week, but I'm also short on time. It's like I always want to do the things that take the most amount of time, but I don't have a lot of time. Wearing my hair curly would be quicker. That is why I wear my hair curly, because it's quick. But the only thing, my curly, like how it looks on that first day, it looks so good. First, second day. But then by the third day, it doesn't look good anymore. I'm not really good about like, I don't really know how to like refresh my curls without washing it all the way through. I need to learn how to do that, honestly. Because I would wear my hair curly. I would feel happy about wearing my hair curly more if I knew how to do that. Decisions. Are you team curly or are you team straight? I think I'm leaning towards curly. I think that is me being more rational, just being like, girl, wear your curly so we can get on with the rest of the day. Because I don't want to be doing my hair all day. I was just in the shower and I was like, oh, it could be nice to wear my hair straight this week. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I already put this in. I put this in whether I wear my hair curly or straight. It is the Olaplex Bond Repair. I really like this. I actually like what it does to my curly hair. I feel like I can feel like a coating or something around my strands, and I like the way that feels. Now I'm gonna go in with WeDad's Get Hydrated. It is their hydrating mist. And I was talking to a friend of mine who recently got a curly cut. She was saying that her hairstylist put a lot of gel in her hair, and that's why her curly cut looked so good. And I think that is like, maybe I'm not putting enough gel in my hair. The thing about this damn gel though, this is like $20 and it's not a huge size. And so I was like, I can't be putting so much gel in my hair, you know? Like, I don't know. So I'm gonna stick with my normal amount. This is the WeDad Curl Infusion. I love this for my curls. My curls love it. I'm gonna just put it on and rake it through. I'm feeling these ends. I can tell it's time for a cut soon. I don't really feel like brushing through, but I probably should. Okay, I'm gonna just add a little bit more gel. Okay, curls are looking juicy. We love that. Now I'm gonna section this part off and do the rest all over my head.
Baby, don't move now. Baby, don't move. You gotta stand still right now, where I can see you.
All right, hair is all done. It's still a little bit wet. I like to just blow dry it a little bit, like 80% dry, and then let it air dry the rest of the way. I added more gel, as you guys can see, and I actually kind of like the result. I do feel like, though, my top didn't get as defined as I would have liked, and this is a completely different curl texture than the back. And I know most curly girls know, like, we have a million different curl textures. And so I added more on the top. And I think maybe I could have even added a little bit more, because like it's not as defined as I necessarily would have liked. I think also why I always want to wear my hair straight is because my hair is longer when it's straight. It's also cut into a bob. Like I got my hair cut into a bob, and so when I wear it curly, it's like even shorter. And this is coming from a girl that used to be bald. Like I used to love short hair, but now I'm like wanting my hair long. I'm even craving like a middle part bust down a little bit. And so I'm also like wanting a different look. I think that's it too. I've been wearing my hair curly all year, you know, with the few exceptions of wearing it straight. I'm just ready for a different look. Maybe it'll be braids. I don't know, but I'm like craving a new look. I'm thinking braids, but also maybe a middle part bust down.
As the sun passes through, I will say it all. My time for
My day has gotten supremely thrown off. I'm about to make a smoothie now. I had a video do really well on YouTube. And I actually, well, because let's define well. I feel like a video doing well is getting a lot of views, a lot of engagement, and it's hitting its intended audience. I think that's what I'm gonna start saying when I'm trying to manifest these videos doing well, because I have a video that's doing well, getting a lot of views. It's completely on the wrong side of YouTube right now. I'm getting so many hate comments. It's a video of me in a workout set, and if you're not new here, you know I like to be cute for my workouts. I like to wear a little bra, cute little legging, and I'm not afraid about showing my stomach off. Like I'm not afraid to, but the thing is, this is probably like the smallest amount of skin I'm showing here. I have on freaking black flare leggings that almost go up to my boobs because my waist is so small. Like the length of my torso is so small. People are just mad, I guess. Like they get mad, and that's the thing. I feel like I could have been fully covered up and people still would have been mad. I don't know. I don't know how to please the people. They get upset. I don't know how to please them. I'm about to make me a smoothie now using the Keon protein powder. I'm just trying to get my day back on track. I kind of like took a lot of my time. I made like a TikTok about it, and people were really nice about it on TikTok. People are always nice to me on TikTok and my YouTube vlogs. Obviously, I'm a smaller creator, so I don't get a ton of comments, but the comments that I do get are always really nice. It's just shorts. Like, shorts is, I don't know. I'm gonna need YouTube to figure out who I'm for. I'm for the girls, the plus size girlies that like to work out. I'm for anybody that with good vibes, you know? Like, people who don't really care about what other people are doing, you know? Like we're just wanting to live our best lives. That's what I'm for. I'm for the girls who are, and guys, who are literally working on themselves to be the best version of themselves. And I feel like when you're focusing on being the best version of yourself, you don't have any time to worry about what anybody else is doing. You couldn't care less about what anybody else is wearing to the gym because you're focused on yourself and your own workout, you know? I'm trying out this supplement colostrum. Apparently it helps the gut lining. Oh, you can increase to 2 to 3. Anyway, it helps the gut lining. Apparently it can help with facial hair. Ever since I got off birth control, I've been having facial hair. So when I mentioned this to Montez, he was just like, girl, you don't have facial hair. I was like, as the owner of this face, I know that I have facial hair, and I make sure that you don't see it. That is why you think I don't have any, because I pluck it immediately. I've always had like a little, you know, a little stash. I've always had that, but it's been some chin hair popping off, and I'm like, what is happening with the chin hair? And so I've been trying to find supplements that can help with that. I've also been doing peppermint tea at night because I saw the girls on TikTok say that can help. So anything help me with the chin hair. I'm also getting back into intermittent fasting because apparently that can help balance out your sex hormones. And apparently that, I'm listening to this book right now called Fast Like a Girl, and she says that intermittent fasting and longer period of fastings can really help repair the damage that birth control has done on your body. And so I'm very curious in that as a person who was on birth control and felt like it did damage to my body. She specifically talked about the birth control pill, but I feel like hormones are hormones. So something about fasting can help. Really, the way she's making it seem, fasting is just like that girl for any problems you have. She was saying like she had an injury and that she fasted for 5 days and it helped clear up her injury. I don't know if I can do that, but I do have a shoulder something, and I've been playing tennis and I got a little bit of tennis elbow, so I'm like, dang, do I need to fast for 5 days real quick to get my to start feeling young again? Because ever since I've been like incorporating more movement and new modalities, I feel tired. Like I feel like my body is feeling worn. I'm gonna add water to this real quick, and now I'm gonna add some creatine. Something else interesting she talked about. So I'm in my ovulation phase right now, and I heard how I found out about her. Her name is Mindy Peltz. I hope I'm not butchering that, but she was saying on a podcast I was listening to her on, I can't remember who, it might have been the Vaughn Files. She was asking her, can she feel when she's ovulating, and she was like, no. But for me, I thought I would be having like my period because I would get like another set of cramps, and I'm like, oh, is my period about to come on? And apparently that's me feeling when I'm ovulating, like the cramps. And so if you ever feel that, that means you're ovulating. So you can kind of, even without needing all these trackers and stuff, we can know, oh, did I say I got the Oura ring? Yes, girl, I got the Oura ring now, child. Can't tell me nothing. Anyway, without needing these trackers, you can kind of know where you're at on your cycle, because you can just feel when those cramps are coming, make a note of that, and then from there you can just track it all down, which I thought was so cool. Anyway, I got me some yams, because apparently yams are really good for the week before your period, which I guess I'll be in like in a week and a half or something. And apparently you don't want to be fasting during that time. This book is really good. If you're interested in fasting, curious about that, and if you're a woman, I highly recommend it. I'm really enjoying listening to it right now, and we can talk about it together. She was saying during ovulation, you don't want to go past 15 hours on your fast. Something about the testosterone and the estrogen and the progesterone, like all these hormones being around, and you don't really want to be doing extended fasting during that time. But she was saying basically, you know, a 13-hour fast can really do a lot of good. 13 to 15 hours can do a lot more good. It's really, if you're not seeing any changes from those fasting windows, then you might want to go into those extended fasts. Or if you're just curious, she was talking about like a dopamine one for 48 hours, and she was saying the mental health benefits you get from that are like insane. And I was kind of, I don't know, I want a dopamine detox from like TV, because I'm like addicted to TV right now. But food, I'm just like, that sounds so hard, but we can do hard things, you know. Every time I feel like I'm doing this Lagree challenge right now of 20 classes, and I'm like, it feels so hard to do this, but I'm doing it. Gonna add some blues, you know, my favorite fruit. I think I'm gonna stop shopping at Trader Joe's for a little bit though. I've been seeing like all their stuff get recalled. I'm like, we don't got time for that. Okay, and a squeeze of a lemon. Okay, that's good. I keep trying not to check for more hate comments, but of course I keep checking, and every time I check, of course there's another one. So I'm just gonna put the phone away, close out YouTube for the day. I'm about to switch my Apple Watch strap to the ankle strap, because I'm gonna walk on the treadmill while I get into Notion and work on my calendar for the week. I've also been using the Jules Lagree Get Down to Biz Notion template to plan out content for the month, and I really like it. There are a couple tweaks, because obviously we have different business structures that I would make, but I really like it. Only thing, it is very pricey, but I feel like it was worth it. Just by downloading it, you learn a lot about like her work structure, like how she structures her business, and it's been really informative on like how now I will do things. She has like a whole delegation system. It's like very robust. It took me like a couple weeks to really figure out how to integrate her template into my workflow, because her template is just so robust. I think I can get through my work pretty quickly, because I want to be able to watch Real Housewives tonight. Like I told y'all, I am addicted to TV, and so I have been today and this week, I'm trying to not watch any TV during the workday. Because I work from home, what I'll do is put a little show on my iPad, and guess what? I'm distracted the whole day. Kind of same thing with music too. Like I can't have music with words. Okay, so my goal for right now is to really get my calendar structured. I like to do that at the top of the workday. I like to do that at the top of the week, at the top of the workday, to go ahead and know what is expected of me this week, what content I'm going to make versus having to come up with that on the day-to-day basis. Also, something I'm trying to implement is having days where I film content and days where I just edit, because before I was filming and editing, I'm getting a little bit breathy, let me slow my walk down. I was filming and editing on the same day, and it was becoming so overwhelming. And some days I'm still delusional and try to do that, like the vlog I'm filming today. I'm gonna try to start editing it tonight, though I just really need to take that pressure off myself and let it just be something for tomorrow. I really want to have the days that I film and edit, because as you can see, I did my makeup, and I don't like to wear makeup every single day. And so the days that I wear makeup, those be the great days, those be the best days to film, because I feel good, I feel cute, and I'm already cute, might as well film some content. And the days where I'm editing, like Jules Lagree says, we can look like potatoes, we don't have to be super cute. So that, I'm hoping, can really help provide some structure, and that way I don't feel this pressure to film and edit all in the same day, because it's just not, it's not realistic, and that's how you get burnt out. So those have been my biggest takeaways. That's what I'm about to work on now. And I went through ChatGPT actually and asked them to give me a bunch of content ideas, and so now I'm about to just schedule those out. In Notion. I already did some of them, and the ideas are pretty good. I'm wondering, Montez has the paid version, and I want to try to ask the paid version the same questions to see if anything different will come out for next month. And I got this idea from a creator on TikTok. I can't remember her name, but I'll post it. Post it right here. Okay, so now I'm about to do that, get all those things scheduled in, and feel good about this week. So as I'm looking at my calendar, I know that if this video, the one that we're doing right now, comes out tomorrow, it needs to be edited for tomorrow. I know that if I have a podcast on Wednesday, that needs to be edited on my editing day. And so, okay, so now I have my calendar and Notion pulled up. I know that for tomorrow when I'm working on my task, I need to make sure that I add in time to edit. The podcast is supposed to come out on Wednesday, so Wednesday just doesn't creep up and I'm like, oh, where's the podcast edit? So I have a lot of editing I have to do tomorrow, pretty much. But I won't be filming anything, so it should feel more doable. Let's try the editing day weekly on Monday to see how that feels. Alright, I've just finished plugging everything into my calendar and into Notion, and I feel really good for the week, for today. I feel like I am set up for success. Now I just gotta do all the things that I said I'm gonna do. Low-key planning is the fun part. Alright, I'm gonna head out. Thank you so much for spending the morning/afternoon now time with me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!